Wake and Bake Live! Oh my fucking God, guys. I've been up since 6 a.m. this morning, not trying to make this thing work the whole time, but the last 20 minutes, like, I need to get high. Thank you for bearing with us. We had to update Wirecast app, $350 later.
See, when you just want to go live on your phone and just be like, hey, it's me, I'm this guy, that's pretty easy. But when you want to do graphics and do it at 1080p's and all this bullshit that we think really matters.
Doesn't matter. Should we just be doing this from our phone?
You gotta send it to this computer, then send it through a thing, and then upload it up. Woo! And oh my God. Fudge. Oh.
Fudge. Oh, my tea's almost gone.
We're already like through 1 cup of coffee already. Like, man. So
cold.
Yeah. Everybody out there, I'm sure all of y'all already had like a dab or smoke.
Yeah.
We're catching up with you.
Yeah.
Catching up.
Hey, welcome to the 420 Science Club Wake and Bake Live with Gary and Brandon.
Hey, this is Wake and Bake. I saw at the top of the conversation, a lot of you said you hadn't joined us for a live episode yet. So when we do a live episode, it's our Wake and Bake show, and what we like to do is still catch the morning, technically, by 11 a.m. sometime, and have our first smoke of the day, have a coffee or a tea, and then talk about what happened this week or previously in the news that caught our interest. And so that's what we do after we smoke. So we're still going to smoke for a minute.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, first of all, some sad news. Instagram shut us down. Our main Instagram account deleted.
Somebody finally got to us. We were invulnerable against everything for a while.
145,000
casualties.
Yeah. By
casualties.
Trying to get it back. Go follow our new Instagram shop, 420 Science.
Luckily, we saved all those pictures.
Yep.
So
still,
we're gonna be repost warriors for a little while.
Heartbreaking, but what can you do except ask you to go follow us? So thank you. Also,
sorry about the weather out there in Sacramento, Anthony.
I don't even Mother Nature burning stuff down.
A beast.
How do you feel about rich people paying for their own firefighters?
Yeah, that's crazy. We should have.
I mean, what do you expect rich people to do? Like, they have money, they're gonna spend it on stuff. Nobody was mad about rich people buying stuff before. Now they're just paying to save their stuff.
They should have robot firefighters that are always there. They just activate them, they turn on.
Anyhow, on a positive note, congratulations!
Yeah, we have 3 new states that have joined the Green Revolution.
Michigan, Missouri, which I can talk about because we have some friends there, and surprisingly enough, Utah?
Yeah, way to go with your medical Utah. Everybody over there in Missouri voted it in. Those 2 states have that ability to swing in there and be like, we all want this, let's sign a petition. You can't do that in some states. And so it's a lot harder because you got to convince a bunch of old dudes in a room to think it's a good idea by yelling at them from the outside of the building. And so that's way harder to do. And then Michigan just straight up just like, hey, everybody have fun. They were just like, fuck it. Which, good on y'all. That's the way to do it. Let people grow their plants and just leave them alone.
Yep. So, I mean, that's exciting. Missouri is where our friend Kristen Williams is at. I recently visited her in Columbia for her event, and they were pretty excited about weed. They actually had 3 different things on the ballot for weed, like 3 and so there's a lot of confusion around it, and whichever one got the most votes won. And I think it was Proposition 2 or something. The one that they wanted,
it's always
I think, won.
Prop 2. Nobody wants Prop 1. People just look right past that. Let's never be the first prop. You don't want to be that first prop. I'm just rocking my dugout. This thing has changed my life recently. Like, I never really lived that dugout life. They've been around since fucking World War I or something. And
I just did the dab that was left on.
Oh, cool.
this.
Secret
Wasn't very
dabs.
much.
But yeah, it totally regulates how you smoke. Like saves, because typically I would just roll a whole joint and just be like pluming the whole time. But
A little more moderated
it totally,
intake.
yeah, it totally saves.
So this is Riot Classic Wooden Dugout. The digger tip.
Yeah, call me crazy. I went with the classic over the all metal grab dugout.
The
But
poker in the back. I mean, I like this.
it's got it. Yeah, it's all there. It's all there.
Discreet, classy. Love that. Also, don't really have a graphic for this, but Mexico did something weird with weed, and it really. I mean, explain it. Give this here.
Okay, so the Mexican president elects.
The straight dope on Mexico. You're welcome, everybody.
We hardly ever do it in a live one, yeah. So, the Mexican president elects leftist party, like the progressive, like liberal party that they have over there, which now it has a majority in their Congress. He introduced legislation that would allow citizens the right to grow and sell weed, like themselves. So, rather than introducing legislation about like dispensaries and like whatever, like they were just like, hey, if this passes, people can just do it themselves. And I really like that. So the possibility is there.
Yes, and they have to act on it, and they've had a lot of talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they realize that the drug war is a giant failed experiment that we forced on them.
Sure. Yeah.
They're ready to go. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? We have legal weed in Mexico and Canada. What are you gonna do?
Flying
USA?
it in from either end. Just
Gonna have to build a wall on both sides to keep us in.
yeah. What are you gonna do when you're just getting weed spit roasted, America? You gotta give in.
Wow.
What? It's a cooking term, Gary. I like to cook outdoors.
I don't. Okay.
I enjoy the grill. Anyways, I'm excited because I recently got Fallout 76, and I made my character and then got him really stoned.
Look at this guy. I mean, this.
He's just gonna be running all over the wasteland, high as fuck. Oh, still there. Look. It's me. So,
do you want to do a side-by-side comparison of that here? See, guys, this is why we use the fancy editing software, so we could do this live, and you can just watch me use my laptop here.
Anyways,
how does that work out for everybody?
It only took 8 hours for me to download the patch to that was out day one, and I still haven't managed to do anything but build my character and run out onto the front lawn of, like, the starting area, but man, did it feel good. But, and then I guess what else?
What else, guys?
What
I
like
mean,
to...
did you know the holidays are coming?
Yeah, it's the holidays. It's that special time of year where everybody shops.
Yes. So I started the sale today, so you got a whole week. I mean, next week on Black Friday, be dropping a bunch of new products, special buys, cheap bongs. Filming that episode next.
Yeah, during the holidays, we always try to search out some affordable but also really interesting pieces that, you know, I mean, me and Gary would use that we think are cool, and we put them on for super cheap and be like, hey, here's Santa's bongs. So those will all be up soon, but right now, while we speak,
15% off everything that's there. Get it. Got a lot of inventories pumped up right now. So
inventory strong.
Yeah, strong inventory. So let's take some questions now that we've
hanging
got
out.
all the things done and we're
Announcements over. Now we're just
somebody
chilling.
asked if these rigs are up yet. They're not, but they will be probably next week.
Mm-hmm.
Just finished photography on these 100% quartz rigs.
Mm-hmm.
And we also filmed an episode about these, which will be up next week.
We'll have a review about those very soon.
But I mean, these are cool. I mean, just all quartz. for those of you who don't know, quartz is a type of glass. It melts at a much higher temperature than borosilicate, the most common type of glass used for bongs and stuff. So,
But Gary, what is glass?
what is glass but melted sand?
Ah.
Some other elements mixed in there, maybe. So these are you know, kind of challenging to make since they have to get so hot. Just fixed down stem. Yeah, I mean, it's just a fixed in there. So good little like travel rig, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Just put it in your back pocket. Don't sit on it though.
Won't survive that. We've lost the questions.
Oh, I got him. I got him. Just gotta enter my secret code. There we go. What's our favorite strain of flower? Nobody's ever asked us that before. This is so exciting. I like nightweed. I like that classic indica. Even though that doesn't really mean anything, but I like strains that are especially body high and you know, that make you pull you down, put you in the couch. Because I just want to relax, man.
And I want to get up.
Yeah, I'm already high strung enough.
I want that. I love those lemon things.
Yeah.
So stuff that's, oh my gosh, Ghost MV1. We're gonna review that immediately after this episode.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting that right after we go live. So that should be up in a couple of weeks. But we got one. We tried it out. We were like, this thing is intense. We got some. We're in the process.
Yeah, I like it. It's heavy.
It is a heavy duty motherfucking vaporizer. Yeah.
Also new in a couple weeks.
Oh, we got our own trays.
420 Science rolling trays. Somebody asked about Gary and Brandon mugs. Also going to make that happen for the holidays.
It better.
It's not going to happen next week.
I'm still.
But got we have some other rolling trays too that I'm excited to. We're going to keep those secret for now. But 420 Science rolling tray
And 5 other illustrations.
5 other illustrations and or photos, maybe with a certain artist we know.
Yep. We only do original art, so we're not into that, like, take a popular cartoon and just put it on a tray.
Not into ripping off other people's work.
Nope. But as you can see, the trays work.
They hold stuff.
Yep. Gary is, in fact, putting things on them. Incredible. Incredible. So those will be available soon. Yeah, I'm glad to see there's so many fans of Indicas out there. Also saw that Dax Castleman just got paid. Congrats, Dax. It's always a good feeling.
We got paid today too.
It's payday for us as well.
It's payday. Mid-month, so this month this check doesn't go to rent.
Is that how you do stuff, Gary? You gotta be ahead. Your rent should already be saved.
Well, I mean, technically, yes, sure.
But
it's like the mid-month check. That's like...
Right. Tends to give you... Live like a king at the end of the month, right? Yeah. Beginning of the month.
I mean, technically, you should save like half of this paycheck.
We'll do a budgeting episode soon, where we teach you how to budget.
Oh.
I have no idea what would give us.
That would be amazing.
Just like weed budgeting for your bachelor weed life. Yeah, it's the stuff that everybody wants from us.
Who else got some fun stuff in here? Do you have that ghost in here, or is it at your desk?
It's at my desk. But,
okay.
You know, like, I mean, I don't, like, somebody was complaining about prohibition, especially here in Texas. Like, a lot of people in the comments of, like, I'm just getting the fuck out of here. Two things I would say is that I admire anybody that's willing to move because,
Weed and
well,
laws?
no, I just mean that generations past, like, since like, you know, our grandparents' generation move less and less and less and less.
Sure.
Like, people have become more and more stagnant, and they feel like that they don't want to move. So I say anybody that is willing to get up and go anywhere else in the U.S. for any reason, good on you. Like, you shouldn't be afraid of packing up all your shit and going somewhere and taking a risk.
Yeah, manifest destiny.
Was a horrible thing and murdered a lot of Native Americans. But the sentiment of expanding your horizons because a God said you could, I like your stuff. But also, though, is that if I don't particularly feel completely oppressed by prohibition, but I mean, we live in a big, nice city, like, and there's a lot of big, nice cities in Texas where shit's not as bad, but it's out there in the country lands where they're gonna kick your ass for just minding your own business and smoking some dope under a tree.
I think
that's where we need the change.
In this session, I think that we're gonna see an expansion of the medical program that's already
more
in Texas.
Patients being able to cover
more
for
patients,
more reasons.
hopefully more higher THC percentage, more variety of products.
And I think we're also going to see penalties go down.
Yeah, decriminalization.
Yeah, the amount that you can have before it's a
felony.
A felony and things like that. I feel like that's all on the board for our boot-shaped state. He's rocking his Puffco. He's real big on the Puffco. He likes the Lynx too, but that's his traditional go-to.
The tool. It's the tool. Like, that's it. That's why this one...
Yeah, super easy to load.
Super easy to load. Like... Love it. It's just like that. Super easy to load. It's all carried in there. You need to turn off your screen dimming.
I know, it just saves the powers.
And they're saying Illinois will be legal in 2019. I believe that also.
The eland. They're going to.
Yeah, I mean, overall, like, pretty big changes coming in 2019, I think. We also 2018 been pretty interesting.
Just don't give me any empty promises, states. Don't disappoint me. Oh, y'all tease me with being able to travel anywhere. Make it come true. Looking at you, 5 or 6 states. Somebody's really putting the pressure on you about the mugs, Gary. You know what? I haven't done this yet. I'm sanctioning Gary. We're announcing sanctions against Gary until he does the mugs.
Step 1, make a mug we can take a picture of. So I mean, I have the mugs here that are left over from the hemp sleeve.
There's a lot of people that don't know the mug, like the drama over it, though, exactly what the issue is. The problem is that, so these are the mugs that we made for us just because we liked them.
These are mugs I bought at Target for the office.
But then once, like, Gary was like, oh, mugs for the people, he was like, this mug isn't good enough. I must find the perfect mug. The mug of champions. And so, like, he spent weeks, literally weeks,
months,
just looking at all corners of the internet.
The problem is these mugs would be fine, but they're only at Target and they're kind of expensive, and we want to make a lot of them. So I did find...
We're not buying them one at a time.
Right.
I bulk mugs.
I did find a mug
but
I didn't want a boring
You were
mug.
talking about how, like...
Yes, your hand has to fit.
Like, what kind of grip style you use and what the thumb over, thumb under...
I am very concerned about your drinking experience. I mean, I'm very concerned about your getting high experience. I'm just very concerned about your experience overall.
Want you to have a good life.
That is my...
Whether you're watching us, smoking out of something we sold you, drinking out of a cup we made for you.
It's all about the Gary brand.
I'm all about getting shit done, though.
That's also true. Perfect is the enemy of good.
Yes.
Good enough. But yes, we have the mugs here. We just need to have one of these nice new jar makers we got here. So
all right.
Do it up. Right as soon as we get... Are you watching this? Is anybody watching this that we work with? Please make this mug.
You're the key.
It's not me. I'm not the roadblock. It's you.
No! He's passing the buck.
Anymore. Not anymore. I've given you permission.
To just make whatever you want.
Yep. Give it to Shanna. She'll take a picture of it. Vince will put it on the website. Brandon will write something about it. It's done. It's off my plate.
People do work here. Trust us. See, Illinois, you think you have no industry? Somebody's like, there's no industry here. There is always an industry, like, right there underneath everything. Like, anytime, like, something legalizes in a state, somebody's like, oh, I just happen to have a weed store that I've been hiding. like, people have the inventory. They have the other stuff. They're just waiting for permission. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
It's there.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, see, look, they're doing, like, I got people, Sarah and Stu here, who are customer service reps and our moderators here in the chat room. They're just passing the information down.
Good.
Probably be a Slack message later. Guys, this is how to manage.
From your throne on the internet through a live TV show. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Maybe a tweet now and then. Yeah, that's the great way to run things.
Tweet at the company. I mean, that's how our president runs the country. Yeah. I mean, maybe I should just run our company from tweets.
It's not enough characters, Gary. You need more characters than that.
I
don't limit yourself.
Don't want to overcomplicate things.
Anyhow, anything else going on? Are we woke and boke? I feel like we overcame the challenges of this technical travesty of a morning.
Rough start.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, it was like slow motion. His finger was going down on the. He was like, "Let's go ahead and hit," and they just boop, crashed.
Yeah. Upgraded to Mojave.
Yeah.
Wirecast 7 no longer works.
Turns out we just needed to buy a new one, or they wouldn't let it work.
Yeah. So thanks, Wirecast.
Yeah, that's a nice way to tell people. let's just turn it off on them.
But now we probably have some
figure it out.
We probably have some amazing new features.
Oh, I'm
sure. To experiment in later episodes.
We'll try.
Oh, we'll see. So, okay, everybody. Well, just to reiterate for those of you still watching, 15% off, 420science.com. Right now through Cyber Monday, when we'll also have cyber specials.
Is it? How long is it going to be called Cyber Monday? Like, did we drop the word cyber after the fucking 90s? Like, it's the fact that it's still Black Friday and Cyber Monday is so stupid.
I mean, I was getting Black Friday preview ads on November 1st from places. So really, it starts early November. I started the week before.
Well, we'll be honest. I mean, we're in retail. I hate the names of these two things, though. I wish it was just holiday sales like it was whenever I was a kid.
Yeah, well, I'm a marketer, so...
Good old days.
Maybe for Cyber Monday, we should do, like, kind of like a sexy VR thing. Like, because, I mean, it's
like a vaporwave kind of?
Cyber, you want a cyber baby?
Or we'll do, like, a VR thing where, like, we'll have a virtual store that you can shop in. Or you can pick up a virtual bong. Yeah.
Next year.
The Cyber Monday sale 2019 will be a virtual store that you can put on your goggles and your VR stuff, and that'll be good.
I mean, I'm going to do Small Business Saturday for anybody who is in our hometown. I don't know what I'm going to do. What should I do? You guys want to come down here?
An army of people?
Just shop.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get like 5 people.
We'll do a tent, a pop-up store, and a
park.
A public park.
We have that van out front. We'll just load up the van and do a pop-up.
We'll think about it.
Do you want to live in that van for like a week?
Yes, I would love to live in a van for a week. You don't know that I already don't live in a van.
Oh, okay. Everybody, thank you for watching and tuning in, and I had a lot of fun this morning.
Yeah. We hope you enjoyed this as much as we managed to. And let that be a lesson to all of us. At it starts off rough, but you finish smooth.
Just roll with it. Follow us on Instagram, new 420 at shop 420.
We don't even know what the fuck it is yet. It's that new.
If you still type in 420 Science, this one comes up. It'll be fine.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate you all hanging out with us and sticking with us.
Lots of episodes coming next week. We're just doing it like crazy.
Doing it like crazy, me and Gary. All right.
Oh.
Bye.
Gary and Brandon in the morning.
You close with that? That should be the opening.
I don't know. How should it close out?
Turn
Thanks
it
for
off.
watching.
You should always just shut your laptop. That's what you gotta do.